expert two, standard two, clowning you. Villains with every aspect I choose, been showing just that they lose when they step in the game. Everyone knows my name. Doctor Strange, who, Spider-Ham, maybe, and Black Widow, on a secret mission to stop the villain. Dance of Death is the main event. Unless I'm Rocket Raccoon, no time to be rude. Oh wait, I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes to save so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions, you a champion. I'm a champion, we are champions. I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes to save so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions, you a champion. I'm a champion, we are champions. They say it's a little bit slow, but I'm all about control. When I stun and confused, cause there's no way I would lose. I flip up and down, villains stand around till I'm ready or not. This combo ready to drop 20, 30 damages and cannon Hulk smash. I'm a bash, put him in the trash and call it a match. Let's step up in the portal or get up in game. Dead Winnie the Nelson, so keep it locked and watching. I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes to save so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions, you a champion. I'm a champion, we are champions. I'm a superhero, always willing to go to blow with crimes to save so many lives. A stud is do or die. Marvel champions, you a champion. I'm a champion, we are champions. They call me Desperate Gaming, he's an animal. Watch him play, expert two, standard two, clowning you. Villains with every aspect I choose, been showing just that they lose when they step in the game. Everyone knows my name. Doctor Strange, who, Spider-Ham.
All right, hello, this is Descartes Gaming. We are finishing off our Age of Apocalypse expansion box play. I guess the first two-handed campaign on Expert on to this date on YouTube. I don't think anybody's really published a two-handed playthrough yet. I'm sure it'll happen. Got to run Magik and Bishop together. Very strong team together. And what else can I say? Yeah, big thing I noticed from the 4 games I played, that they're both very strong. They both play quite differently. I think some people believe Bishop is the stronger hero of the two, but I wouldn't, knock Magik off that much. I mean, Magik, I think, the thing about Magik is once you understand how to do her puzzles and you get good at the puzzle aspect of her, I think her power level goes quite up. So I think the power level with Magik is really the person piloting her and building a deck for her. I think if you know how to build a good deck and also know how to use her, she actually goes way up there in power level. But obviously, if you for the newer players or the casual players or people that are just not good with puzzler type heroes, yeah, she's probably not going to be very liked and a little bit underpowered. Because to make her strong, you got to utilize the puzzle part of her, matching different things to what you're trying to do. But she's like a utility slash all-arounder, like always has an answer, kind of like Doctor Strange almost, but more balance. Doctor Strange is still a little bit, has too much power at his fingertips with little puzzling to do, where Magik has a lot of kind of moving parts and the way you deck build with her. Bishop, I think I've only really played him in aggression, really. I dabbled a little bit in leadership with him. But I like him in aggression because I like the fact that when it's go time, I have a lot of events that are just going to super kill. But here's the thing with Bishop, he could play Justice and still do huge damage because the way his supercharge upgrades work, he can he definitely doesn't have a problem getting damage out. What else could I say about him? He's definitely a damage dealer. As far as like the hero damage dealer tier list goes, uh, he's a little tricky in the sense for deck building because do you tap into going all out in the resources with him? Like I've seen some decks do um, just an average amount of resources. Some decks going, 9, 10, 11. I went 11. I went all in. I've seen decks going higher than 11. So as long as you have avenues to, spend those resources, then it'll work. Cosmo's good. Machine Man's good. Um, you can even run them in pool, I guess, because there's a lot of dumping of resources in that aspect. Um, I think the key is getting your super energy absorptions down, or whatever they're called, so you can dump your extra resources into those, and then he's like locked and loaded to do like 18 damage, which is like that's a lot of damage. Um, yeah, he's fun. You don't mind milling him early because the temporal cards is what you want to try to get online. So self milling yourself early is not such a bad thing. You go through your deck quicker to get set up quicker. But yeah, he's got a lot of power level. I think what makes him so good is there's a lot of villains in the game where you want to do a one turn kill when you flip them to avoid the tempo. Either they get statted up more or they deal additional encounter cards. He's a type of hero that definitely can, just one turn kill on the dime because he has just the way he works with those. He has a lot of setup cards that can amplify his damage quite a bit. Uh, I haven't played him in solo play, but like obviously when you go into solo, the world is different as far as playing Mortal Champions. So things are a little bit slower paced. The scaling is different than player counted. I've mostly played him in player counted games. When I went to the event at Portal, I played a little bit of him and Magik. Those are 3 and 4 player games. But he still does kind of what I'm explaining is like when the team needs damage, definitely Bishop will get you there. Like you don't have to worry. Magik, if Magik doesn't have the right pieces, she might not have that damage that turn, but Bishop is more consistent. So it's interesting. But again, going back to solo, I think he overscales solo. And the reason behind it is you have 2 supercharge upgrades that can get to 18 plus damage plus 2. So like, or wait, 16 damage plus 2 from your attack is 18. So in solo, that's killing almost every villain on a flip, except for the big boys like Ronin and a couple others. But then you just need like one attack event or even your sniper weapon. So that's why you're forgetting. Your sniper weapon can sometimes do like 8. I've done a lot of sniper attacks for 8 damage. So yeah, and I think that's sort of the problem. And I've been trying to tell this to people is that a lot of the heroes, such as Doctor Strange, now Bishop, Spider-Ham, there's the ones that are top on the tier list. They're top on people's tier list because they're tier listing it in a solo perspective. But the problem is like solo doesn't scale very well. Like it's very I don't know how to put the words, but when you go say 2, 3, 4 player, then like Cable, Doctor Strange, they're not as overpowered as they were, but in other ways they're nice. But and I think that's the main thing, like because I know people are probably gonna ask me when I do my review or in comments, Oh, is Bishop stronger than Doctor Strange? Is how strong is the two new heroes? And I've always kind of I've never liked the tier system that the content creators make, because to me that's always looked into a solo perspective, so to speak. And I don't think I've gotten to the point where I don't think the game is perfectly balanced for solo. Not to say you can't play and have fun, but like I think it's hard to like when you're measuring solo, you have to okay, you measure in solo, but for me, I think the game opens up in player base, and the balancing is way different in a player based game. So um, and I think it's for the better. But if you want to know, like, oh yeah, does Greg tell me in solo play, is Bishop Magic off the hook? So I would say they are. They're probably close there in the top tier lists that people make. Because one of them has huge damage scaling for solo, like beyond belief, Bishop, and resource economy to get hit. So Spider Ham, eat your heart out type thing. Then you got another one that if you know how to do the puzzle aspect and build interesting decks, she's very good at controlling getting what she needs or doing like a stun or confuse. She can bring back her cards from the graveyard or the discard. And so again, that can't be overlooked. In a solo game, the tempo is so slow. So Magic could basically keep the villain locked down the whole game if she's doing her cycling really optimally. Yeah. So so that's why I wanted to kind of get out there, like the campaign box itself, which I will do a review. I think it's like well made. I haven't. This is going to be a blind playthrough on the last scenario, which is Apocalypse, and I think it's going to be a fun one based on what I saw from other people playing it. Uh, I think though playing the game in a player counted group feels a little bit better. I just think the scenarios kind of um, more dynamically, and the missions flow better and all that. But I guess I'll leave that for my review instead of going into it. But we got beat up a little bit with Dark Beast. I didn't bother to heal, so we're going to be adding threat to a mission going in. Speaking of that, we can't have Professor in our deck. So I need to make sure I take Professor X out. What was the biggest surprise for me in the box so far? I think for me was how much I really like Standard 3, and it didn't increase the difficulty, but it just made the Shadow of the Past system not feel so weird half the time, because I mean, I've had plenty of games where Shadow of the Past comes out on turn 1, and or sometimes it never comes out. And so the fact that when I'm playing Standard 3, it's gonna come out, generally speaking, if I'm taking my time building up, but it's gonna come out generally when I at least have some stuff out on my play area where yes, I'm gonna deal with my nemesis, but guess what, I'm somewhat have good economy, good stuff out. All right, let's go toe to toe with the nemesis. So no, I like that. I think Web Warrior said too, like if it has like say you're playing a 2-player game, it pops on 5. There's 4 counters on that. If the opponent got a Dark Ritual, which is like a advance, I think it's called Dark Ritual. Instead of scheming, it would just bring your nemesis out. So you could look at strategically. It could be like, well, I'll go to Alter Ego, and even if the advance does come out, that's just going to bring out my nemesis. So there's little things like that you can factor in. There's also an obligation that adds that pursuit counter out onto Pursue the Past. and that kind of forces you to say, "Oh man, I got to go to alter ego." So not only you have that obligation, you have your own obligation that usually will force you to alter ego a lot of times. So that's it's kind of interesting. I think it's definitely a good, uh, definitely a better upgrade from standard one, and the big selling point for those people that don't like difficulty, it doesn't change. It actually makes the difficulty more fair and balanced. So again, it's like there's no reason why you would not want to just start playing standard 3, even if you're really bad at the game. Again, it's going to make it so Shadows of the Past doesn't go on turn 1, right? So I don't think any new player wants to deal with Shadows of the Past turn 1. Okay, so let's I think we'll jump into the game now.
Seriously, this is what you wrote me.
All right, guys. Let's start off with comic panel. All right, so we got Cairo Marketplace. What's the word, Cable? Did the doohickey do its job? We're in the right time and place, but the last jump fried the machine. Professor, look out! No! We're too late. And then Phoenix. We have to get him to a hospital. Pshaw! Do the Phoenix sound effect. All right, here we go. We've stabilized Mr. Xavier, but he's been infected with a virus we've never seen before. It's the technovirus. Apocalypse made it, and only he has the cure. Where is he now? That's the pyramid I saw on this. Wait, it's weird how like they just go from that panel to this panel. Okay. That's the pyramid I saw in the assassin's mind. Apocalypse is inside. Then we defeat him and take the cure. Ozymandias, why have I been awakened before my regeneration cycle is complete? Apologies, my lord. Your enemies gather outside. Then the time of my ascension arrives early. Okay, Apocalypse. En Shabah Nur. Upon defeating Dark Beast, X-Force took control of his time machine and recalibrated it to return them to their past and prevent Professor X from being assassinated. Unfortunately, the unfamiliar device brought them back just in time to witness Professor being shot, putting the world on the path to a horrible future X-Force just escaped. After rushing Xavier to the hospital, where he is stabilized, the gathered members of X-Force and X-Men learn that he has been infected with the same techno-organic virus that plagues half of Cable's body. If they cannot find a cure, the Professor and the future are doomed. Cable knows that only Apocalypse has the antidote, so he leads his team and the X-Men in a direct assault on the pyramid of An Shabanur. All right. So a lot of things going on in this one. Ancient ritual, I guess, is a permanent setup side scheme that kind of gives Apocalypse more tempo play, meaning like maybe an extra face down counter card, stuff like that. 3-sided villain, so he's got Biomorphs, Cyberpath, Giants. I'm so happy they decided to do it because Ant-Man's a lot of fun. If people have played Ant-Man, the fact that we have a villain that kind of acts like an Ant-Man or Wasp, which is really cool. And what's cool about it is each form does like something that counters the meta. Overkill, Stalwart, stuff like that. Retaliate, I think one of them has. So it definitely, now I think there's ways to strategically get him to flip to the side you want. But that's still interesting. Like I said, I think it's always good game design where, you know, you allow the players to try to solve your puzzle, or, you know, trying to, you know, play around with what you're trying to do in a scenario. And I like that. Instead of just slapping Stalwart on Apocalypse because he's Apocalypse, they did it in a way where, you know, he's morphing to different things, which is very thematic of Apocalypse. If you know Apocalypse, that's sort of one of his main mutant powers. You know, he can do that. So, anyways, there is setups for this, but Mr. Sinister is the last kind of, what do you call it? Overseer. Yeah, so Mr. Sinister is going to go in with Protect the Professor. We're going to draw one ally and add it to our hand. Now, I just read, where is it? Expert campaign. Right here. When playing expert campaign, the ally you choose during setup must share the trait with your hero. They should have said that at the start of the booklet, or I don't know. I wasn't doing that. I was putting Deadpool, he's X-Force traded. So now I know. So my heroes will only have the X-Men trait, so I can only put an X-Men sort of in the starting hand. But I don't know. Anyways, it's not a big deal. Professor X cannot enter play during the game because he's in the hospital. He's not feeling good. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is let's go heal up to full. We're adding 6 more threat onto the mission side scheme. So we're going to our full hit point total. So we're gonna need to bring heavy thorders because protect the professor. Just basically shows them in the hospital, and I guess we have to protect, or we have to battle Mr. Sinister. He's an overseer, so he wants to, you know, kill the professor. We need to complete it. We need to make sure he's safe. If we don't complete it successfully, we lose. So that is some pressure there, you know. Can't ignore the mission. We have to be successful. Let's start out with the setups here. We're gonna put our obligations in shuffle. Okay. So we got Ensabath, Nurse Pyramid. Yes, I got these modulars in. Apocalypse begins a game in biomorph form. Deal each player a face down encounter card. So Magik's gonna be player 1. And he is in biomorph form. So here's a biomorph form. I don't have Apocalypse things set because he has too many forms, and I'll be pressing buttons to try to get the right form every second. So we're just gonna, do it the way. So he has overkill. That's pretty nasty. After Apocalypse changes his form, deal 2 indirect damage to each player. So he just starts in this form. He doesn't change to it. So then we got Shadows of Pass. Okay. And then this is going to be flipped over. And within this high-tech pyramid, Apocalypse prepares for his ascension. So force response. After resolving step 1, that's putting an acceleration on, place 1 power counter here. If there's at least 4 power counters here, the first player removes 4 of them and discards cards from the top of the counter deck until a superpower card is revealed. Okay, so very similar to Magneto. If you guys, I've sort of played Magneto, it's kind of almost very close to the magnet counter system. And I guess these superpower cards are going to be pretty bad. They're going to give them some advantage against the heroes. We got Ancient Ritual, which comes in with 5 on it. It's permanent, can't get rid of it. After a threat is placed here, if there's at least 10 threat here, remove 5 threat from the scheme and deal each player face down a counter card So I assume he's going to have stuff in his encounter deck that will put threat on this. Now this is going to start on 5. And the main starts at 2 on the 2-player game. Yeah, so I think we're set. We just have to put the allies that are X-Men traded. I guess we'll put Randall as my first ally in my hand. Then go to Ileana. Oh, it would help if I would have grabbed my X-Men first. Who do we want to come first? You know what? Actually, we shouldn't put Randall first. We have Destiny. When she comes to our hand, she removes 2 threat. Trying to find her. I don't see Destiny. She might be stuck into yeah, I might keep blank. She might be in this deck maybe by accident. Where is Destiny? I can't play this without Destiny. All right, unless I missed her, maybe she's in this deck and I just didn't see it. I gotta find. It's like a Where's Waldo? Where's Destiny? Where are you? Lockjaw. I didn't see her. Ah, there she is. Okay. Yeah, so I think Destiny and Blink could both go into my hand, I guess. So they each have after Destiny enters your hand, remove 2 threat from the main scheme. I'll be off there because it's starting my hand. She does something very similar. After Blink enters your hand, deal 2 damage to the villain. So he goes down to 38. Okay. He does not have tough. All right. All right. Let's get this show going here. All right. Starting with Magik. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we got a double. Whoops. We got Blink. We got Bill support. Mulligan 2. Wondering if I should keep Dolores now. Oh wow, and we got the power in all of us. All right, so we'll keep that. Um, one, two, three, 4, 5. All right, so we got a rifle, got a double, get the X-Jet and a double. We'll mulligan to pay for that for supercharge. Okay. All right, what do we want to do? We'll go spiritual meditation. So it's gonna draw us 2 cards, and then we choose and discard 1 from our hand. So 1, 2. Guess I'll discard stepping discs, and then I have scurry too. All right, let's flip over. Magik will use her ability. It's a power. Scarring. We look at the top 3 cards of your deck. We draw 1, discard 1, put 1 back on the top deck. I'm just gonna move this up. All right. So 1, 2, 3. I will discard the Helicarrier, put that on top, draw Karma. Okay. Let's go 3 resources for Legion. So Legion's got some interesting tools here. So he has response. I could deal 2 damage to enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme, or heal 2 damage from Legion, depending on what I discard. Since Magik can see the top, you can obviously see he's really good. I want to play build support. That means Blink is yeah, then Blink is gonna be hard. So if I get build support out, that's gonna get us set up quite quickly. All right, we'll throw Blink away and put build support in play. Throw for 1 on it, and then triggers the Genius. And he takes the damage. So he's doing 3. Brings it down to 3 left. And then I can go double Nightcrawler. And then Magik and Nightcrawler come to blow this up. And everybody's going to be able to get a support of 3 or less and put into play. And Nightcrawler takes the damage. So we'll bring in, I think that the Helicarrier is probably a good idea. Right? All right, over here, I could bring in more Matager, I guess. Okay. That's going to be it for Magik. All right, Bishop's going to flip to hero as well. More Matager will trigger. So we got a lot of resources here. We're going to exhaust mission team. Pay a double to bring Destiny to a mission. All right. And then use Helicarrier and a double supercharge for an X-Jet. And then a double for my rifle, and then supercharge. All right, throw for 2, bring this down to 3. And yeah, that will be it. So, all right, so we got some good stuff. Got good setup cards going here.
They call me Desperate Game and he's an animal.
Smooth yet. Thanks for subscribing. All right, so we do got you'll pay for that with Bishop. We got our Limbo already. Yeah, so we got some good cards. Okay. So he's got his after Apocalypse changes form, deal 2 indirect damage. Okay, got it. I don't have any defense cards, so Nightcrawler is going to be Banfied out on this attack. So 3 with a boost card, take out Offended. Woo! 6. We're going to use X-Jet Nightcrawler to Banff out. This says when an X-Men character would take any amount of damage from an enemy attack, spend a power resource, return Nightcrawler to your hand, prevent all of that damage. All right.
Nice.
Then Cable's at, or not, Bishop's at 12. Take it on Offended. Whoa, big boy, 6 damage. We go to Half-Life. Use my ability called Energy Absorption. After Bishop takes any amount of damage from an attack, discard an equal number of cards from the top of your deck. Add each resource card discard this way to your hand. Okay, so 1 resource, 2 or 4 cards, 5. So we only got 1 resource out of that. That sucks. Okay. I can respond with you'll pay for that, but oh shoot, forgot to up it by 2 and a counter. Okay. No, I don't think we need to. We could hold on to our. All right, so going 4 encounter cards. So we get an Agent of Apocalypse. I can put it into play with me or at the mission. I'm going to put it into play with me. It's going to do 2 to me. We get Dark Child. I'll deal 1 damage. Or here's what I'm worried about, right? Bishop's at 6 health. What if these are 2 more attacks? I'm gonna die. So I feel like if I don't go, if I just take the 1 damage, it's not like. But even though it would be better for me to flip, because then I draw a card from more Matager. But there's a small chance he might get 2 activations on me. I mean, it's very slim, but we do have Legion to block. So yeah, we're gonna do flip to alter, and then we're gonna do the first bullet to exhaust. And it's out of the game. Okay. Woo. So he got his superpower attachment. Attach Apocalypse and change him to giant form. When Apocalypse attacks you, you are stunned. Wow. And he gets 2 more attack. All right, so this is what happens. I might just, yeah, he goes to, I should probably just take off. Goes to the big form here. Look at that big boy right there. And he gets his attachment attached to him. So 5, and he's a stalwart right now. All right, I think this is an activation. If Apocalypse is in biomorph form, he activates against you. Otherwise, change Apocalypse to biomorph's form and place 1. Okay. After Apocalypse changes his form, heal 2 damage from him. Okay, so he goes back to 40. All right, now. All right, he changes to biomorph form and places 1 power counter on the main scheme. Okay, so back he goes. Gets the overkill again and does 2 indirect to me. So I go down to 4. All right. He still has his attachment. All right, that's going to be it. Bishop's turn. Didn't get a lot of resources I was kind of hoping for, but... so I do have the full body charge with overkill. So if I go one resource... Okay, actually, if I exhaust, use my rifle for 1 damage. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Full body charge. All right, so basically it's doing 8 damage, and I'm below less than half my hit points, so it's gonna have overkill. Aggressive energy bumps it to 9 damage, so it's doing 7 to Apocalypse, destroying the guard guy. So down to 33. I have this command. Okay, I will. I'll flip, recover. Go to 8. When I flip and recover, I trigger temporally displaced. So I can look through my discard pile to bring back a temporal card, which is a stored energy. Use a stored energy to play a command team. All right, so command teams are, you might be wondering, why do you have a leadership card in your aggression bishop deck? It's because I'm playing campaign and we were successful on a mission that got me a support to any aspect of my choice. So I chose command team. All right, and we could trigger that anytime. So back to Rasputin. All right, so she's exhausted, but she'll flip over. All right, let me think about this. Let's use her ability to play Gale Unflappable down. Ooh, that's gonna heal Legion by 2. All right, so Legion will thwart this down to 2. And then he would take two wait. No, he would, because this happens after he uses a basic attack. Just consequential would be the last thing, right? So he would heal the 2, but then take consequential, go down to 1. So I might want to do, actually, I might want to do something else than discard the top. If I do, so let's do spiritual meditation. We're just gonna power. Yeah, I think, I'd rather do power. So that does 2 to Apocalypse. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. All right, let's use mission team plus Hellcarrier to get Deadpool to the mission over there. And resource. Limbo. And 2 more resources for Supreme Sorcerer. Kind of puts me in a scary predicament, doesn't it? Yeah, that's gonna hurt with overkill. Got 8 health. Holy crap. Don't know if that is good. I could hold on to Sorcerer Supreme and keep the magic barrier. That is a possibility. I mean, because I might draw into another magic barrier, though. I might draw into Colossus, too. All right, let's risk it. All right, that's going to be it. Oh, we didn't more Matager. Okay, if we more Matagered, because we forgot, we would have drawn an extra card. So we're going to, because we would have an extra card, all right, and what we'll do is, since that, we're going to do the heal option and then heal 2. Because more Matager would have gave us, we just forgot to do that. Okay, and then we corrected that. And that will be it. Okay, good. So now I can actually live another day. Because I doubt I'm going to survive with Overkill Apocalypse. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we didn't even. That's good that we kept the defense. We're gonna need it. We'll use our limbo to trade that for the top. Okay. And oh, Magik did not. I was exhausted. Let's keep 3 here and put this down to 1. Okay, then this goes to 3 with a counter on it. Okay. Bishop's got to draw. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, he's going to scheme 1. After activation, reveal it. Oh, God. So he has 2 super strengths, and he has overkill. This is going to hurt. I don't know if I'm going to survive this. He's going to attack Magik. I have 8. I'm going to defend for 5. Ouch. Okay. So he's going to initiate attack. 4, 5, 6, 7 with boosts. I use our barrier. When an enemy initiates attack, prevent 3 of that damage. We don't have a power or wild, so we're not doing 3 damage back. Magic barrier. He's going to reveal. Oof. So he's doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm defending 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I take 4. Oh, gosh. That also will stun me. Yeah, I definitely needed that defense. And does these come off? After the activation, yep. Oh, and change him to giant form. Hold on. So when he got this attachment, should have changed him to giant form. And then he would heal. He has stalwart. That means Legion could have blocked the damage because of him flipping. So we're gonna, because I didn't read that attachment card very well, Legion would have blocked. We will not have played Magic Barrier. We'll go back to 8. He heals 2. 35. Legion would block and die. And these then get discarded. Okay. That makes a lot more sense now. Because why would I block? If I have a chump blocker, why not block? All right, so what do we get here? Celestial Tech. For each celestial attachment in play, resolve its effect as if the attached villain just schemed against you and attacked you. If there are no celestial attachments on the villain, search the counter deck and discard power for a celestial attachment, reveal it. So we search for a celestial attachment. This gives him his armor. When the villain schemes against you, discard the top card of your deck. If that card resource has power, heal 2 damage. You are confused. Give the villain a tough status. How do I get rid of it? I don't see any way to get rid of it. Are they like stuck on him? When the villain attacks you, discard the top card of your deck. If that card resource has deal 2 damage to your identity, power, genius, discard, you're stunned. All right, so I guess I'll go with his armor. So I have piercing and all that. Let me just read this card again. Yeah, I think it must stay on him. I don't know. So he's got this now. This list of armor. And we get a Sinister Strike. Place 1 counter on Pursue the Pass. And he's attacking me. So 3 with a boost card. Now we'll do Magic Barrier. I'll defend 5, defending for 5. After this activation, change Apocalypse to the Cypress Path. Now the question is, force interrupt when the villain schemes against you. He's not scheming against me. Okay, so I don't have to do that. So after this activation, he changes. So I defend his damage. I am flappable. He then goes to his other form. Which is this Cyber Path. That's going to give him Retaliate 1. After Apocalypse changes this form, place 2 threat on each scheme in play. Ouch, that kind of hurts. That goes to 5. And this goes to 6. Okay. He's definitely an interesting villain to play against. All right, goes back to Magic. Magic's building up here. So he's kind of weak sauce for far as 1 attack. And I have a taunt, so I'm at 8. Use my ability. Taunt. He's going to attack with 1. And that's 3 damage. Down to 5. I get 3 cards. Okay. Let's do a double to get Utopia down. Um, spiritual meditation. We're going to put a blood gem down. Another resource to play specialized training. Has 10 on it. Exhaust mission team. 2 resources. Send rock slide over there. And then I guess we'll do 1 resource. Our discs. Ready your hero, choose a magic card in your discard pile not named stepping disc and put it on top of your deck. Stepping disc. We put a soul strike on top of that as a genius. You ready? I will do Hell Carrier plus Blood Gem. I take 2 damage. Exorcism.
You cannot contain
I'll remove
me.
4 and do a Confuse on Apocalypse. Instead of doing Hell Carrier, we'll do X-Jet. I'm going to flip and then use Hell Carrier to play my X-Gene. Then I'm going to heal. Go to 6. Alright, so these are flipped over. Okay. So we're got a lot of upgrades down already. We're going to play some stuff here. Go to 12. Flip over. More Matager. All right. Double. Authority. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. If you pay for this event with a resource card, draw 1 card. Command Authority. Command Authority. Ancient Ritual. That's 2 on it now. We draw a card. I should have used my rifle. Rifle for 2 with range. I want to take some damage here. Yeah, let's do Dacity, toe to toe. He takes a damage. Now he's going to attack me with 1 with a boost card. So 3. He takes 5. I take 3. I discard 3. Okay. We could get the mansion out, but hear me out though. Endurance gives me, some more life, but the mansion long game is better. Let me see my discard pile. do have one more energy conversion coming. Right, yeah, we'll risk it. We'll play our mansion, Avengers Mansion. We'll use it, draw a card, and then pay a resource to power up or supercharge by 1. Okay. That will be it. Ready. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully I don't die, but it's not Ronin. I think we can survive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. There's our lockjaw. There's your. Okay. Gets another counter. When he gets to 4, he'll get something bad. He's confused. Oh, goes up to 4 on here. He's confused on Ileana. Attacks Bishop. Undefended. Place 1 threat on Ancient Ritual. So goes to 3. It's 3 damage. Use my ability to get an extra. All right, I counter card. What is this guy? Guard. When defeated, place 2 threat on Ancient Ritual. That's not bad. Clan Akaba Zealot. Uh-oh. If Apocalypse is in giant form, he activates against you. Otherwise, change Apocalypse to giant form, place 1 power counter on the main scheme. Oh, that's going to... All right. What's going to happen? He's going to get... All right, so it goes to 4. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase. Okay. If there are at least 4 power counters here, the first player removes 4 of them. Okay, so this happens after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, the force response. So even though he's at 4, he doesn't trigger it. He does heal 2 going into giant. Goes to 29. All right, so yeah, he'll begin something nasty come the next turn. So Matt's 6. So 10 threat there. Okay. Let's use my rifle to do 1 damage to Apocalypse. We'll pay a resource. Toe to toe. On this guy does 2 damage to Bishop. Do my ability. He then dies. And we could do this. Pay 4 resources. Well, Lockjaw is Lockjaw is a physical though. Yeah, I don't want to send Lockjaw there. Okay. Gonna go to the other side. I'll get my uniform. Pay 2 resources. Uniform. Pay another resource for. Actually, let's hold the coop. You'll pay for that. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get Weapon X down. Yeah, well, let's recover. Go back to 8. Rasputin. So let's heal. Do we want to put a spell on the top? That's a good idea. He has Stalwart right now. Sure, we'll put Exorcism on the top when we change to Hero. When we do that, we'll Mormatager, and we get to see the top, which is a spell shield. Okay. So we do have some stuff here. We do have a lot of the armor was good. We got Stepping Disc. We're stunned right now. Let's Avengers Mansion. Oh, that's nice to get down too, and that's a wild. Hellcarrier to play. Mystical Armor gives me Retaliate. Let's use X Gene. Stepping Discs. Probably Magical Barrier go on top. Or do I want? All right. What we'll do is we'll play this first, and then we get to see. All right, our helmet's on top. Okay. All right, so that readies me. This you can exhaust a card, choose one card in your hand, and discard the top card of your deck. So we know it's a physical. So we're going to use this card that we played, but we exhaust this card, we choose one card in our hand, and then we go by that diagram to beat what we know is a physical. To beat a physical, I have to discard. I would have to pick a genius, but I have a wild, so I automatically win. So let's put this in our payload of stuff here. We're gonna exhaust, pick our wild Colossus, and then this would go right. So we discard that, and then we add a discarded card to exhaust this card, choose one card in your hand, and discard the top card of your deck. Okay. Using the diagram, if you win, if a printed resource on the chosen card beats printed resource on a discarded card, add the discard card to your hand. Oh, Magical Barrier goes to my hand. All right, so we have Limbo to trade that card, and then 1, 2. Magic's Crown, I gain Steady. X-Jet plus another resource. Exorcism. Remove
You
4.
cannot contain me.
Let's remove 4 off the main. And I can attack for 3. Down to 25. Have a bunch of defense stuff in hand. Let's do a mission team attempt. 3, 1, 2, 3. So basically just now Mr. Sinister doesn't allow you to do the same resources. So we have a power and a genius, so we can proc these 2 wilds. So basically procking Deadpool and Destiny successfully. So we're doing 3 damage to Mr. Sinister. So 987. And then thwarting for 5 off. And then one, it's at 11 and 1 mission. So, 1 mission attempt. That'll be it. I'm going to hold my cards. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just see here. I'm looking for toe-to-toes. 1 toe-to-toe, 2 toe-to-toe. So I have 1 more toe-to-toe. Okay, so that's fine. All right, let's ready up Cable or Bishop. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, we don't do 3 damage. We don't have our sword. I healed them by 1. My bad. Okay, so I'm going to limbo magical barrier to be on top. Or do I? No, I want to limbo Colossus. Yeah. Colossus wants to be limboed. Okay. All right, so this is going to proc. So we discard from the counter deck until we reveal a celestial or superpower. Is it superpower attachment? Superpower card, discard it and reveal it. Okay. Oh shoot, this is a superpower card. All right, so we're gonna. Oh, this is a superpower card. Okay, Okay, those have to be. Wait a sec. This is a super. All right, we're gonna. The first card I discarded was a superpower card right there. Superpower. We're gonna shuffle. Okay. So it says to reveal it. And I assume that's going to be the first player. Let me look at this. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 power counter here. If there are at least 4 power counters here, first player removes 4 of them and discards into the top counter. Discards cards from the top of the counter deck until a superpower card is discarded. Reveal it. Okay, so first player is Bishop. Now we get this. Biomorphic Blast. If Apocalypse is in Biomorph form, he activates you, against you. Otherwise, change Apocalypse to Biomorph form. Place 1 power counter on the main scheme. All right. So he goes to his Overkill side, which is actually good for me. He'll scheme on Bishop for 1, but do his thing. It's an interrupt. So Celestial Armor is going to be doing his thing. When the villain schemes against you, discard the top card of your deck. If the card's resource is da-da-da-da, we do that. I'm going to discard a wild. We do all of the above. Yeah, it's kind of sad. All right, so he heals 2. You are confused. I get a confused. Give the villain a tough status card. Yeah, Domino must hate playing against Apocalypse. All right. Then scheming for choose either place 3 threat on Ancient Ritual or this card gains 3. I don't mind it gaining 3. So 4, 5, 6. Okay. Attacks Magik. So he costs 2. We're gonna go two resources. Colossus.
Hey! Pick on someone your own size.
Gets it tough. He's defending based on his ability. Yeah, so 5 damage with overkill, gets toughed off. Then we got counter card. Okay, we get it goes to giant form and he places a power counter. So 3. And he has toughness. Heals 2. Man, he's like Sabretooth. This guy will let it activate on us. Not sent to the mission. I'm just seeing if I can respond to this guy. I'll defend, take no damage, unflappable, triggers, and I do retaliate 1 damage on him. Okay. That's gonna be it. Past the Magik. Well, it's interesting. Let's throw away one of those to play our sword. Soul Sword goes down. We'll use rock, paper, scissors. It's a power. I need a fist. I say fist beats a power. This gets discarded, goes in my hand. Extra encounter card, we deck out. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors is good with Magik. All right, but we're built. We're ready to go. I'll spend 2 resources. Nightcrawler. Raise Magik with Utopia. All right, we're gonna do a mission team, I think. Let me see here. Oh, I could wait. Yeah, I could play Malcolm. It's probably a good idea to wait for that. Okay. Let's do. Let's get the freaking tough. X gene plus
Hey! Pick on someone your own size.
a resource. Exorcism. Remove 4.
Me.
Let's go 2 off that. Okay. She'll just kill this guy. And then we got Colossus and Nightcrawler. Let's throw for 4. Bring this down to 6. And pass over to Bishop. Let's play double to bring X Mansion down. Okay. Let's go a mansion to draw Wolverine and deck out extra encounter card. So this next round is going to be pretty intense. All right, let's recover. We'll use X. Yeah, we'll go back to 12. Use X Mansion on Colossus. Or, on Magik. Go to 10. Okay. Flip. Morma Taker draws this card. Okay. Hellcarrier. Toe to toe. Right, so attacking me for 3 with a boost. 4, 5. I take 5. Use my super energy absorption. I get 2 resources back. Oh, he has tough. Shoot. Damn it. Did I have a resource? No, I didn't have. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll knock tough off with Colossus. Put back. Make this go to 8. All right. So that way, at least we're doing 5. Okay. We're gonna use our heal. Heal 2. Oh, and we're spawned with you'll pay for that. With X-Jet, you'll pay for that. Removing 5. This is specialized trainings almost. Oh, we're confused. All right, that takes off our confused. We put back to 5. That sucks. All right, Malcolm's gonna cost some resources. Oh, weapon X. Before we flip, let's take a damage and discard for identity. Okay, there we go. Let's go 1, 2, 3 for Malcolm at the mission. Then we're gonna use mission team for Magik. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, all geniuses. That's terrible. Oh, that's really bad. Because Mr. Sinister laughs at that. Okay. All right, we'll use her then. The 3 each take a damage. Oh, it's painful. 3 and does 1 to him. So 10, 9, 8. Second mission attempt. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we'll use rifle for 2. Audacity for 1 more. Wolverine comes into play. All right, Wolverine will thwart for 1 on here. Take the damage. Okay, that's it. That was a bad mission attempt. But I have enough allies, I think, that we'll be successful. It's pretty hard for him to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 come back at this point. There's nothing. I have no good defense cards, but I do have blockers, so. Okay, so we have some full bodies, which is nice. So he's gonna proc off his ability, right? 4, yeah. Discarding for superpower. Ooh, giant growth. That's extra encounter card. If Apocalypse is in giant form, he activates against a player defeated this game. So extra hazard coming my way. All right, attacking Magik. 3 with a boost. We'll take it unoffended and use X-Jet Nightcrawler. Bamfs out of there. Takes no damage. Attacks Bishop. Does Bishop have anything? No. I'm at 8 health. Okay, Bishop will take it. Add a pursue, so I take 3. Do my absorption. Nope. And counter card. Counter card, acceleration. And another counter card. All right, first one. Another pursuit from the past and attack activation. I'm gonna block with Colossus. Okay, Colossus takes that. Attach his Apocalypse and change him to giant form. He's in giant form. Okay. If Apocalypse is in cyber, let me read this. Technological interface. Technological interface. When revealed, if Apocalypse is in cyber path form, he activates against you. Otherwise, change Apocalypse to cyber path form and place 1 power counter on the main scheme. Okay, so he's going back to his scheming type side. And a super counter. And when he changes to threat on the main, so 6. Okay. We get a clan Akaba Zealot with guard and source of power amplification. So yeah, he definitely had a good tempo turn this turn. Has one defeated abilities, but yeah, we got to get rid of these. These are kind of scary. Goes to Bishop. I can do an overkill attack. All right, what we will do, mission team should be ready. Let's exhaust mission team. Doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you kidding me? All, like, what are the chances I get that many? Okay, so I can only do 2 of these. 2 activations. Let's do, oh gosh, do her plus Deadpool. So removing 5 and doing 3 damage. Okay. All right, so that means that's the third. We have to have a successful mission next turn. Yeah. So we just got Malcolm, Rock. They're both Gonzo. It's kind of hit to the wire. Deadpool goes. Destiny goes. Oh, that's a little scary. Okay. I could lose if I don't get the killing blow here. All right. Well. It's Bishop's turn. Let's do a mansion, draw a card. Okay. All right, let's use my gun to do 2 here. I will then do a double command authority. Ancient Ritual by 3. Draw another card. I'll do 4 resources, full body charge. Doing 9, 8 overkill. Down to 4. And I avoid the retaliate because it was overkill. Wolverine heals at the start. All right, I guess we'll go 3. Bishop and Wolverine bring this down to 2. Then I want to go over to the side. Grab. Stored energy to do supercharge. To add 2 more. 2 more counters. Okay. And we'll hold that card. Okay. So Magik. We got a genius on the top. Spiritual meditation. Okay. We got the taunt. Discard uncanny. Just looking at. Oh, I can do expansion. Heal bishop. Actually, you know what? Don't heal bishop. We could heal Magik with the play action. Okay. Let's use Hellcarrier. Taunt. Oh, he has boost amplification though. Oh, that's fine. Taunt. So attacks me with one attack with boost ability. So 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and with this. Oh, he's supposed to be in. When he got this, he's supposed to change into his big form. Shoot. All right, so let's rewind this, because I'd play this differently. We'll give him a different boost card. So yeah, he should be in giant. He heals 2. Okay. And then, do we want to taunt him? Yes, stalwart. So I will Thor for 2. Oh, he activates against me. Yeah, he's in giant. No, don't want to do that. Thor for 2 on here. Brings it to 3. Okay, then we'll do exchange stepping disc. Ready me. We'll grab. Put exorcism on the top. And then we'll do Hellcarrier plus a resource. Or no, wait. It costs 1. Exorcism.
You cannot contain me.
So we move 4 for a scheme. If Apocalypse is in biomorph form, he activates against the player. He's going to change the biomorph. And 2 indirects. I go down to 8. Then we put a confuse on him. But it doesn't matter, because we're giant growth we're going to take care of. But anyways, we'll do that. Resource. Wait. All right. Yeah, Thor for 2. Then he goes with giant growth. He has stalwart. Heals 2. Oh gosh, he's like Ant-Man. Yeah, I gotta get that thing that switches him out really quick. Yeah, he heals 2. Now he has stalwart. Okay. Well, that was fun. When we take off the guard, I'm going to put 3 over here. So, guess we'll go 1 resource, 2 resources, 3 Nightcrawler, ready Magik. Okay. And then I'm thinking throw for 2 with him on the main. Scarring. All right. Drawn to put this on top, discard this. Fist beats power. Okay, play this. We draw this. Do we want to taunt him? Oh, he's gonna do his mega thing. Sure. Okay. Yeah, let's do a power taunt. It's gonna be a lot of damage. We have Nightcrawler though. Oh, let's play it with the exorcism, or with the double. Keep the exorcism. All right. It's gonna be 4, 5, 6, 7. Bloodstone, take 2 damage. Nightcrawler, avoid the damage. Then we draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Do power on all of us. Basic spell. We can heal 3 damage. Then I will limbo. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, Nightcrawler. I think we'll just attack for 3 and hold my cards. Four, 5, 6. Florus on top. We will limbo, put our mutant protectors on the top. Okay, so we should have good turns from both of them. Goes 3 up. All right, we'll scheme. I discard a freaking wild again. Oh my gosh. So I am confused. Apocalypse gets it tough. And what else? Heal 2 damage from Apocalypse. You little Alright. Alright, so he puts 2 on the main. So it goes to 9. Okay. Then it changes to cyber form. He puts 2 more threat on 16 is the cap on this. So it goes to 11. Tax magic. We'll go mutant protectors. We'll bring in Polaris. We'll put a tough on magic. To biomorph. All right, so he takes my tough off. Changes over to that. Does 2 indirect. We'll do 2 magic or Polaris, I guess. All right. 2 encounter cards. Dark Dealings. Puts 4 on it. He schemes. I gotta discard another card. It's a power. Heal 2. Goes back to 19. We reveal 3. Puts it up 14. It's getting close. Agent of Apocalypse will let him come in our play area and he'll attack me. I'll defend, do retaliate, and unflappable draw a card. All right, passes to magic. All right, we have to do this. We're gonna play a double plus a Hell Carrier to send Nightcrawler. Yeah, Nightcrawler to the mission. But I would need to make sure. Okay, I can get a successful thing here because I can. Well, no, I have to get mutant protectors away. Okay, so let's use our rock, paper, scissors. Physical beats power. Discarded, draw into our hand. It's a power. So we need a physical. Oh, stepping discs. Okay, so this will work. Use our ability, stepping discs. Stepping disc. And we'll put a physical on top. Or if we, yeah, or if it, Colossus on top, yeah. It's a wild. All right, then we'll do, we ready? We'll do mission team. 3 cards, discard, discard, and discard. Okay, oof. All right, but this will work. I could trigger that on Nightcrawler and the power on to Malcolm, which is 3 thwart and 4 attack, which we completed. I can't do the other wild because of Mr. Sister's ability. So boom, knocked off.
Wow.
And we complete it on our 4th attempt. So almost lost the game there just on the mission. So what happens? So flip it over. Wait, does it have a... When defeated, shuffle each player card at the mission to its owner's deck, flip mission team, and this card over. So mission team is on the finish side, exhausted. Flip this over. After you flip to the side, remove each card in the mission area from the game and do the following. Well, those are already. So these go back in the decks. If the mission was defeated, each player searches their deck and discard power for an ally and adds it to their hand. Well, it's not. I guess it's all right. So we can look through discard and deck. So let's bring out our special allies then. So let me see where Blink is. So Blink enters my hand and takes Tough off Apocalypse. And then trying to find Destiny. Destiny comes into Bishop's hand. Remove 2 threat off the main. All right, we're coming back. All right. So we get to see the top card, power. One resource plus X jet. Oh wait, one resource. 2 resources. Armor. Comes in with tough. Utopia. Well, actually, all right, she swings for 2, kills this guy. All right. Then Readies Me comes into play. Let's use X-Gene plus another resource. Exorcism.
You cannot contain me.
What we could do. Let's roll that back for a sec. Use Mansion. Draw the step in. Smack him for 3. Take a retaliate. 1 resource. Stepping disc. Raise me. Soul Strike on the top. Or Colossus on the top. Then we'll go X-Gene plus this. Exorcism. Let's remove 4.
You cannot contain me.
3 left on. Specialize. Thort with Thor for 2 and Polaris. Specialized training goes. It's going to add a specialized upgrade for both of us. I'm gonna go with damage with we're gonna go with damage with her. Bishop will take the frontline specialist. Yes, sir. Okay, so that pretty much does Magic's turn. I think we'll stay in hero. And then let's use Weapon X, take a damage. Discard for identity card, we get conversion. Actually, I could have healed Polaris for 1 with Mansion to keep her still in the ball game here. All right. Let's put down our other energy absorption. That's going to come down. We're going to pay. We're going to go to the other side. Let's recover. Okay. Wolverine heals. More Taker triggers. Do a double. Command authority. Draw a card. Move 3. Go to 9 on the main. All right, let's do X-Jet. Right, let's use our rifle. 2 resources, 2 damage, no retaliate. X-Jet for a genius, plus another genius. Plus another. Wait. Yeah. Another genius, or 3 resources for. We get Hone Technique. That's gonna come in. Oh gosh, we're just like 1 resource short. Well, I have energy conversion. It's too good to pass up. So we're gonna spend 3 resources to pump up. Actually, yeah, pump up this. Okay. All right. And I guess we'll trade the full body for. You'll pay for that, and then keep that in my hand. Wolverine Thor's for 1 more. And just takes the damage. Okay, but I am. Yeah, that'll be it. I got my upgrades. I think. Oh, shoot. We can't remove. All right, so I can't heal. I have to exhaust. I got to take Confuse off. So I have to go down to 8 to take my Confuse off for me to thwart. So just fix that, which is fine. All right, both in hero, huge hand sizes. We deck out extra encounter card. Can Death Cry. I mean, Bishop's getting mad. Getting mad. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. All right. Go. Yeah. Get ready. Put your diaper and your pajamas on. Oh, don't worry. You'll be okay. Okay. Hold on. Let's put Colossus on the top with Limbo. One, 2, 3, 4. Too many cards. Okay. All right, so this is good. This is good. We're set for a really powerful turn. It's going up by 3 more, so goes to 11 out of 16. Counter. Tax Magik with overkill. We block, or we have lots of blockers, yeah, but we're going to use 2 resources. Colossus
Hey! Pick on someone
has
your own
tough,
size.
blocking this, and tough comes off. Gonna attack Bishop. Gonna play our conversion. When enemy attacks, shuffle each resource card in your discard pile into your deck. You cannot take more than 3 damage from this attack. Energy conversion. One resource, 2 resource, 3 resource, 4 resource, 5 resource, 6 resource, 7, 8, 9. Did I get them all? Thought I had more than that. Yep, that's all right. All right, these get shuffled. We reveal 3 plus. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. It's going to be 3. That shall pursue the pass pops as well. So what's going to happen? He'll get 2 activations. He has quick strike. So he actually attacks first. And I take 3. Triggers frontline. And then he'll attack again after Apocalypse. Portal comes in. And then these get shuffled. All right, when he attacks me for 3, I do my ability. 1, 2, 3. Then he attacks me for 3. Down to 2. Do my ability. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I need to block with Magik. We'll block this guy. Do retaliate. Take no damage of mystical armor with a power. Flappable triggers. All right, so we have a lot of resources. Like, I think we have the kill shot next round, judging how many resources we have. All right, next, we go into the counter phase. Start with Magik. Scarab with quick strike. I will just pay a resource. Magical barrier. Magic barrier. Does 3 damage to him. After Scarab attacks, place 1 threat on Ancient Ritual. 3 threat instead of the attack defeats an ally. Okay, so it goes to 4 on here. Oh, this gains Surge. Discard a card in your hand with the most printed resource icons. Place 1 threat on each scheme. In my hand, all right, so yeah. So we put 1 on everything. Goes to 2, 1, plus 1 more. And this gains Surge. Plugged in. It's Crisis. Oh, under fire. It's going to change him to the giant form. And I take 2 indirect. That's gonna have to go on Wolverine. Oh no, he heals 2. All right. Heals 2, goes to 16. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. If Apocalypse is in giant form, he activates against you. Oh, we have armor. All right, so... Okay, that's fine. Armor has tough. It's going to defend this attack. It's going to do a full stun on Magik. Armor blocks. Place 1 threat on Ancient Ritual. Goes to 5. So armor's tough comes off. Okay, goes to Bishop. So this is Bishop's turn, I think. We do have the mission team available as well. Actually, okay, we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 resources. All right, let's fire our rifle for 8. Down to 8. Okay. Wolverine heals. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. For the suit. Oh, we forgot to heal with our... Okay, we forgot to heal with our uniform. The last attack, so we had 8 resources in our hand, so we could have healed and gone to 10. I just forgot to do it, but obviously I want to heal. Okay, so we're just fixing that. Symbiote Suit would put me to 20. And I guess I can discard a card to amp this to full. I want to Wolverine. So I swing for 9, 10. I do 11. Yeah. It's kind of awkward. If I play Lockjaw, it's still not enough. All right, let's do Lockjaw for 4. Lockjaw. Resource. I guess we'll play Endurance. Go up. Four, 5. Yeah, I wish I could get him on the flip. Oh, this comes off. All right, I guess we'll swing in on Apocalypse. We'll discard Supercharge. doing 9. Flip them. All right, so he comes in with 48 life. And I believe because he was in giant, he just stays in giant still. Okay, so there he is. Bigger stats. All right. What am I doing here? We could do this. We get attack twice this guy with command team. Lockjaw goes back. Pay 4 resources. Lockjaw. So we use the puppy twice. Wolverine. What do I want to do with Wolverine? All right, I guess Lockjaw can what do I want to do with Lockjaw? Yeah, I guess we'll then attack this guy. Wolverine will attack Apocalypse. Take 2. All right, past the Magik. Magik, all right. All right, let's do this. I got an idea. Use my taunt. He's going to attack me. This gains the triple, so 6. Spell shield. We discard 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do a retaliate to them, take no damage. Then we draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Skyrim. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess we go that on top. All right. Let's do, we'll say power to discard this, get it into our hand. All right, spiritual meditation. Discard. All right, let's go double exorcism. Bring this down to 1.
Me.
I guess Polaris will blow it up. And he changes into Cyberpath. Three threat. Oh my gosh, 1 away onto the main. That's it's not good. All right, so 15 out of 16. She's gone. Okay. Oh, I could have used Avengers Mansion, draw a card. 1, 2, 3. Legion, it readies me. Okay. And then I can go Legion can use his ability here. Thwart, discarding the genius. Removing 3. Okay. Colossus, what are you gonna do, bro? That temporal thing has to go, but all right, Colossus goes 2 on here, brings it down to 3. Then I will Blood Gem, take 2, resource, basic spell for 3, remove that. Okay, exhaust to take my stun off. That will be it. All right, we're gonna go. We got him flipped, guys. Bishop's mad. All right, let's drop. 1, 2, 3. Oh, blink comes into hand, 2 damage. Let's use our limbo to get a magical barrier out. Okay. Bishop's gonna deck out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extra encounter card. We are symbiote suited up, so extra encounter card on the encounter phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we have the full body. We have damage. I think this is it. I do think this is it. Okay, so it's going up by 3, goes back to 15. Probably gonna pop. He gets the superpower thing. Gets biomorphic blast. He's in cyber, so he's gonna change to the form and add 1 power counter. Yeah, so he flips over. It's 3 in direct. I'll take 1 on Lockjaw and take 2 Bishop, I guess. All right. He's gonna attack Bishop. What do I got in my? I'll take it unoffended. 3 to giant form. Okay, so I take 3. Use my ability. Nothing. All right. I do have a heal. Specialist triggers. I could do my suit. Heal 3. All right, he's going to change to giant form. And heal 3. All right, attacks Magik. Magical defend, magic barrier. For 6. Counter on pursue, retaliate. Oops. 144, proc unflappable. Does 3 damage from being a power resource. And it goes into my hand. Okay. Then we go counter card, counter card. Worldwide Chaos. You take 1 damage. It surges. Deck out. Second acceleration. Evil Alliance. That goes to 4. Master Plan. It's going to add 4 onto here. So 1 away from the extra encounter card. For each celestial attachment in play, resolve its effects as if the villain just schemed against you or attacked you. If there are no celestial attachments on the villain, we search. Okay, so we're going to do our discard. It's a power, which he heals 2. All right, so that's going to pass it to Magik. I'm going to go for the kill. I got to do 43 damage. Let's do it. So let's go. Let's go. The extra for a physical to do what doesn't kill me. So that's going to heal me. It's going to ready me. Whoops. We deck out extra encounter card. And we shuffle this. All right. So, we're going to play rock, paper, scissors. And power. We'll say power beats genius. That discard comes in our hand. Okay. Spiritual meditation. Draw 2, discard. Yes, we got it. Okay. All right. Blink goes away. All right, this is gonna be a good turn. I'm gonna swing for 3, 4. So do 4 to him. Down 39. We draw taunt. Then I'm going to use Hellcarrier taunt. He'll want to punch me. And what I'm going to do is pay 1 resource. Bloodstone for Mutant Protectors. It's going to bring Polaris in. And now she cannot defend this because taunt is overriding it. And she'll add tough, ready me with Utopia. And yeah, so here we go. Reveal this. He's in Giant already. Tough comes off. I do a retaliate. Down 38. I draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Flip it over. Nice. It's the physical. Okay. So now we're going to swing for 4. And, oh gosh, so fun. Let's do double. Soul Strike.
The top.
4. Do a resource. Stepping Disc. Wait, we'll do this first. We'll attack with Colossus for 2. Command team him. And then he attacks for another 2. Gets discarded, so he does 4. Then when we stepping disc, we'll put him on the top. And then I'll swing for another 4. And then we'll go X gene plus a resource. Basic spell for 3. Another double resource. Wait. Stepping disc. Alright, so we're gonna put, she's gonna ready. Put an exorcism on the top. Legion will hit for 1, discard this, then 2. Then I swing for 4. Polaris and armor for 3. Okay, and that's all I can do with that. So, can Bishop do the 9 damage? I'm pretty sure I can. Mansion, draw a card. Okay. Wolverine heals 1. Did I give myself the extra encounter card? I don't know. All right, I'm not sure, but this could have been the extra encounter card. We have the suit. I might have forgot. That would just trigger my shadows on this turn, which doesn't do anything. Villainous with no quick strike, but whatever. I think we might have forgot, but I think it's a good game. All right, so we're gonna go Audacity to make it a genius, and then stored energy 4. We could use our rifle too before that. 1, 2, 3. So we could do 3. Then full body charge for 12. And then we could do another power regression, make it a genius. Another full body charge for 12. So 18. Then we could trigger supercharge, swing for 8 plus 3, 9, 10, 11. So 29. 29 plus Wolverine's 3. Plus Lockjaw's 2 more. Plus we could draw another card. Not that it matters. Energy conversion. Yeah, so that's going to be it. So we did minus 34 more damage. Actually, Magik at the end, she actually did the mega damage. I mean, yeah, Bishop did almost like 40 damage. Yeah, he did, over 40 damage. But still, I mean, Magik was doing a ton of damage there. That was Apocalypse. And that's going to end the campaign. I might do a quick video right after this stream to do my review of the whole box since I've went through it. So definitely stay tuned for that. Let's review the mission here. So as we have beaten Apocalypse, not like this. I must escape and fight again. Not this time, Apocalypse. You thought yourself the strongest mutant, but the X-Men are stronger than any individual. Thoom. We have the cure. Let's get it to the professor quick. Sometime later. It feels good to be back. Welcome home, Chuck. There's the X-Men. And everyone's alive. So happy ending there. And there's no no kind of continue or something in the back. So that looks like that's a wrap up of the X-Men. It looks like, which I think was pretty good. And we'll talk about in the review. I mean, I'll briefly talk about Apocalypse right now, but I think he's definitely harder than Strife, I think. And just have to pay attention to his forms changing because they're doing stuff. I might have missed a couple triggers, but I think, though, if you played him on Standard 3 Expert 2, where you have like a lot more tempo for like Cruel Attentions and Overwhelming Force, or no, it's not Overwhelming Force. The one that adds a bunch of scheme and threat. So yeah, I think he's definitely. I think that would be a good challenge game. Is can you beat the last boss of Apocalypse on, say, Standard 3 Expert 2? Because I think I did feel we kept him on the main stage, so he was getting close to popping it, but I felt like compared to like some like Venom Goblin and stuff, where that tempo build of those type of characters, Magneto, the tempo of those villains are a lot more have more weight. I found his changing form, grab a superpower card, not as impactful as, say, Magneto or Venom Goblin glider bouncing around. But I will say this: he's I think, yeah, if you probably add Expert 2 to Apocalypse, I'm pretty sure he'll give a lot of people a run for their money. Anyways, I liked it. It definitely was harder than Strife. I don't think I'm a huge fan of Strife. I think they were getting too creative with Strife, and yeah, it was a little too fancy for what they were trying to do with Strife. But Apocalypse is cool. But that's all I'm gonna say for that. There'll be a review. So if you're interested to hear my final thoughts on everything for the box, stay tuned for that. But that's gonna wrap it up for the campaign. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was an interesting kind of playthrough with both heroes. I think I was sort of the first channel to do two-handed with both heroes through Expert. So that's pretty cool. That's gonna wrap things up. So I'll see you guys on the next one.